Opposition MPs who allege that the changes are intended to gerrymander the boundaries in favour of the governing Labour Party were successful several months ago in getting a court injunction to prevent the Governor-General from signing the proposed boundary changes into law. The matter is also the subject of a judicial review likely to be heard in late May. Prime Minister Douglas told listeners to his Ask the Prime Minister programme Tuesday that the changes are needed to facilitate the holding of free and fair elections.
We began our work on this important undertaking way back in 2012. There was never any disagreement during the process. There were no boycotts by the opposition. There were no complaints about the process. Opposition and government representatives on the commission alike, they all agreed that these boundaries had to be changed and that they had to be changed now. Indeed, 4 of the 5 members of the Boundaries Commission, as everyone knows, signed the report. 80% support on any measure is an outstanding measure of its legitimacy anywhere in the world. And a 4 out of 5 on any measure anywhere is not only a compelling majority, but an overwhelming majority as well.
The opposition MPs who took the matter to court claim that the Constituency Boundaries Commission report was compiled with obvious bias, intending to adversely affect the members' chances of victory in the next general election. Prime Minister Douglas Tuesday accused the opposition of mischief-making on the boundary changes matter.
After all of that hard work and after an 80% vote, the opposition has since decided to throw a monkey wrench into the process. They have decided that despite the requirements of the Constitution, despite the urgings of the international observers, despite the 4 out of 5 sign-off for the report, despite the need of petitions and divisions to have equal representation, it might be good for them to use boundary changes as a divisive political issue. And so that is what they have decided to do.
In response to the Prime Minister's statement on the matter Tuesday, the opposition is alleging that Dr. Douglas is attempting to massage the issue to his advantage.
Obviously, we have a genuine case. We have been before a judge. The judge has put in place an injunction preventing the Governor-General from signing any proclamation. In essence, what that means is that the judge would have taken a look at the arguments which we are making, and he has agreed that there's some case to be made. At the end of the day, it is up to the judge to then decide if the evidence which we have presented is enough for him to make a decision one way or the next. But the mere fact that we have been granted a hearing means that at least we have presented some evidence, which is what going to trial before the law and judge.
I'm Ken Richards for the Win Weekender.